Morning, YouTube. Young Bill here. Is this thing on? Rupture isn't here to make sure all this shit is working. What a slacker. So, the DBD MMR testing has come and gone. VHVR had a lengthy post about the results, which I will link down below in the description. We're going to focus on two things, which are the two main takeaways they learned from testing. Number one, high MMR players who want more variety. And number two, low to mid MMR players who want even matches. Let's start off by talking about high MMR players. The first thing that comes to mind to me in this group is the sheer number of people I've seen in this group on both sides that run meta perks and must escape in 4K at all costs every game. They then complain when they lose and the other side is also running meta. Rupture had a tweet that said this: a lot of people in this group running meta with the mindset that they must escape or 4K every game. You fully control where you are in the rating system based on how you play. You want more variety? The first step starts with changing your own play. Now, the funny thing with this tweet is how many people took this as you must throw games to get some variety, completely missing the point. The point is the cycle of running meta to counter meta. If you want to see variety, then start by being the change that you demand to see from the other side. The fact that your mind first goes to throwing games instead of changing your own perks and sucking it up that you may lose more games because you are playing some variety yourself is a big problem with the high-skilled players in this community. Now, this isn't everyone. Not all high-skilled players are out there running meta every game. If you're not, then you shouldn't be offended by what I said. This isn't directed at you. It's only directed at the people which are on both sides that run meta every game, then complain about going against meta every game. What really needs to happen is the gap between meta perks and the other perks needs to close, so there are more viable builds on both sides. This is a balance issue and one that isn't going to get solved by adjusting matchmaking. Currently, the only way to achieve variety is to be part of the solution, not the problem. Run a meta perk. Run no meta perks, but for the love of God, stop running all meta perks and then complaining about the other side doing it. Moving on. Victor, keep it down out there. The second group was low to mid MMR players not wanting to get completely demolished. I think this problem is a bit easier to solve, but I think getting something in place to keep low skill players away from high-skill players is a start, and hopefully they can find a balance that also doesn't drastically affect queue times. But I would welcome a change that keeps me from playing against killers who struggle to get just a few hooks before the gens are done. Lastly, they are also going to remove grades from the post-match screen. This is great since grades reflect nothing in terms of skill, but still get used as some sort of reference point by people that don't understand how matchmaking works. Double XP weekend has started. Play now from April 21st through April 25th to gain double experience. Double XP amounts to gaining more shards that can be used to buy non-licensed content in the DBD in-game store. There are lots of cosmetics and characters available, so earn those shards and spend them wisely. Or don't spend them at all. That's it for this week. Our DBD luck video will be back up soon, if it isn't already by the time this video is live. It will be back in one form or another anyway. If you're not familiar, we featured some clips of a streamer that was rude and condescending to Rupture when he talked about the meme build that Swifts can run that gives max luck. 99% chance to unhook yourself, BTW. That streamer then claimed copyright infringement because of their lack of understanding of US fair use laws. Fair use allows using other people's copyrighted work without license for things such as criticism, satire, education. YouTube will automatically take down a video in this situation to avoid legally being responsible themselves. However, Rupture was fully willing to take the battle up in court, should it come to it, as a firm believer in freedom of expression. YouTube will reinstate the video after 10 business days unless a lawsuit is filed by the person who claims copyright. If Rupture does go to court, you can bet that I will be there recording the details and reporting them to you. If you want to read more on US fair use, visit the link down in the description below. I'm your host, Bill Overbeck. Also, stop by and say hi to me. I stream every Saturday over on Rupture's channel, which you can find down in the description as well. We'll see you next week.